cut
We're
it
not.
into snippets. You might like if you do like little snippet
Bum,
parts of
bum.
the video, you might get away with it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's me. That's that. That's that. She's there in all her glory. Boom, 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 boom. Are we live yet?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, yay! Look at us. I can't imagine. I don't think she. I don't think. Like this is it's a critique. How you like that ratio down there? 4K upvotes to 22,000 downvotes. I mean, wow.
Um, well, I mean, I've read some of the comments. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie, and
boy.
they were
Oh boy.
they were having their field day in her comments. They basically what her comments were equivalent to like, hey, if you buy Hogwarts, you're gonna be a transphobe. Well, I'm gonna buy two now, or like I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch this movie even harder.
I don't know. She's so out of touch. I think that's the number one problem. Let's see.
One of my favorite
Nope.
comments
That's
was
not gonna work.
she one of my favorite
This
comments
way.
was where she was like, I had to look up what the Mushroom Kingdom was because they wouldn't tell us. And then like one of the comments down there was like,
It told you in the first
no,
10 seconds what happened to my screen. Oh
when
boy.
yeah, whatever Toad, nothing. Your screen's fine. I can see everything. They're like, no, Toad literally said after meeting Mario, "Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom." I guess we should give everybody a fair spoiler warning. Hey, everybody, if you haven't watched our previous video, and you haven't seen the Mario movie yet, and you
What the
haven't
hell?
watched
If
this
you
review
haven't seen
yet,
the Wario movie, what the hell are you waiting for? The movie made over $375 million worldwide. Anyway.
actually, it
Uh,
hit 400.
oh, it hit 400? Oh, goodness gracious.
It passed up 400. Also, I learned something new while watching another review movie. Turns out that they still count opening weekend when it hits Korea, South Korea, and Japan, and it hasn't hit them yet. They won't get it till the 28th. So they're still banking on opening
Where
weekend
is my screen? Why are you
from Japan
doing
and
this?
Korea. Okay, now it's saying your stream is still. There we go. You're
Yeah,
back.
let's see. Hold on. Nope. Nope. See, I don't think this is going to work. We might have to just you share your screen and you control it. I'm going to stop. Okay.
Okay.
Everything is where that way. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to try to get this back up there. And Grace Randolph, Jesus Christ. Where'd everything go? I know what I'm doing.
Here, let me close out my game. I'm done with my dailies. Go ahead and move this. Close that out. Yes, exit. I will go ahead. Actually, pull the other one. Let me make a hold.
Aha, there you are. Get you back over here.
Okay. So,
I don't know. You want to bring up the video? I wrote down this a mess, no story, nothing. Oh God, nothing explained. Kind of offensive. Animation styles don't fit together. Can you imagine? Like, how bad of a take do you have to sit there and call this and say and predict that this movie is not going to make any money? It's going to be the worst Illumination movie that they've ever done. When this is
what's her
the
what's her name again?
Grace
Grace.
Grace Randolph. Good old Grace Randolph. The ultimate bad takes of bad takes. I just, wow.
All
Skip
right.
frames 36% over the last. Oh, we're going to have some skippage. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I
There you
heard
go.
something.
I
Yeah,
got it
go
up
what?
for you.
Got what up for me?
The stream of
Aha.
our video.
Cool. I think you're going to have to control the the play button.
Well, yeah,
Oh God, that
I'll control the play
face.
button, but you don't have to. Yeah,
That
there you go. Put it on
face.
my
That
screen.
face. Make it bigger. Make that shit full. Can you make it full screen? Or there we go. Oh
Yes,
my goodness.
I can.
Like just going through her talking points on the side is just oh. And of all, okay, one thing at a time. One of the things she talks about is the accents that they use, and they're not even going with the Italian accents. It's a New York, it's a heavy New York accent. It's like, do you know they're from Brooklyn? They were from Brooklyn in the
Yes,
live
the original
action.
Mario.
They're from Brooklyn in the cartoon. They're from Brooklyn in the movie. They specifically state they're in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they were Brooklyn plumbers that ended up,
Brooklyn plumbers.
fall into a pipe.
Holy goodness gracious. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll give her one fair credit. She said at the very beginning of the video that she is not a fan of the Mario Brothers. Like, she's not a
Then
Nintendo fan. So
why are you? Okay,
because she wants the
because
clout,
she wants. Oh boy,
she wants the
she.
recognition for reviewing the movie.
Oh, she got it. She got it. Good old Grace got it.
Well, you know what they say. Any publicity is good publicity.
Oh, you are so wrong. That doesn't hold true anymore. I firmly believe that does not hold true anymore. Because if that were the case, more people would have watched Rings of Power. More people, well, no, Andor was good Star Wars that nobody
It,
watched.
I mean, it got the people talking about it. How bad it was.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
about
not.
it.
Yeah, that's the only thing, and apparently people think that's a good thing. It's like no, it's not. That's like saying people talking about Velma was a good thing. It's like no, oh God, no, oh, oh Lord, that was so bad.
Yes, well, so was the review of this movie, but
I lost you. Where'd you go?
hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Let me see.
You didn't hear my joke? You said Thelma was so bad, and I said, hey, so was the review to this movie, But
But yeah, well,
because honestly, it was fucking terrible. Her voice hurt my
no.
brain.
Yes, it
I
does.
feel
It does do that.
I feel like I lost brain cells listening to this woman.
There's no such thing as
I
bad.
honestly do.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay.
She kept stopping short. Can she not do a full sentence without stopping to breathe? Like her way of like enunciating, like talking, her like it's like she's trying to do a bad Christopher Walken impression.
I don't know where she's from, but I mean, I think it sounds like a heavy New York accent. She definitely has an accent. So I don't know if she's trying to fight against it or just it's going away slowly. But yeah, she definitely does have a heavy accent.
Enunciation issues.
I wouldn't. I don't know.
I I had trouble listening to this woman. So much trouble. Like
Oh, I can't. I can't. Yeah.
personally, I mean, I hate to be rude, but it sounded like she had some kind of mental disorder talking.
No, Grace Randolph is so YouTube not receiving enough video. Oh, we may not be able to watch it. Either
Well,
that
no
or
shit,
my
we aren't able.
yeah. I wonder if it's too much
Yeah, because
going
it's probably
through. Hmm?
well, your internet can't handle it.
I have no idea. I don't know. Back out of it. See what happens. We don't have to go over because I've got the talking points left, right, and center. I don't think I can handle listening to Grace Randolph again.
There we go. Into my screen share.
Close it. There we go.
I,
We'll see if
I
that.
did.
Let's see if that improves the bit rate. But right out the gate, okay, let's get. I would say I went over the worst talking points. The whole video was bad talking points. Like, comes right out the gate talking about not thinking the movie's going to make a lot of money. I don't think it's going to make $1 billion. It might not make it till Friday, especially after the word of mouth, be like the possibility of a toxic word of mouth. What?
Yeah.
I mean, I just
No,
like so
not,
many
not,
so
not
many
the old
parts in the
Mario.
video. I just had to go pause, 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 pause. Like, oh my, ah, it was something else for sure. I've got to get a better
Yeah, no.
plug-in for this thing.
Let's see. Where's the what was the fucking box office?
375 million over a 5-day weekend, from Wednesday to Sunday. 375 million worldwide, with a 212 million domestic. This movie is already making money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, even if
It is
we can give it a budget of probably 125 million dollars would be generous. So 250. What's half of 250? So three easily had a budget production between production, advertising, and whatever, probably $300 million, 350. So it's
it
already
is
making money.
it is Illumination's highest
Yes, highest.
grossing.
So it was higher than the last one, and the last one I want to say what is the Rise of Gru was the last one, and their budget was
Something,
$100 million.
something like that.
Yeah.
Point is,
And
I
Midnight's Edge, absolutely fantastic video. The one you sent me. Um, Midnight's Edge is a lot better than with words than I will ever hope to be. And I didn't know that there was a different story until Nintendo stepped in and said no.
yes, which I'm glad they did.
I'm not surprised that Hollywood tried it. They fucked around and found out how protective Nintendo is of their properties, and it
Oh,
does
Nintendo's very protective.
very protective of their properties. They fucking hit me. I got hit by fucking my video on Tuesday, last Tuesday, my preliminary video with Princess Peach's with the obstacle course. I went and check. I was checking. I was on my YouTube dashboard, the studio dashboard, and I'm
Uh-huh.
scrolling down. All of a sudden, this video has been blocked worldwide due to copyrighted material. I went, oh, what?
Yeah, if
It's
you
like
use any of the
you fucking
not
shared.
public.
That was public video. It was on Twitter. It was released to the public. That's like, oh, fuck off. I downloaded the video and removed it and deleted it from my channel. No big deal.
Yeah,
But yeah,
well,
whatever. I didn't get a strike, so that's what. Yeah, hey, that's all I care about. It was blocked
no,
worldwide. Okay, that's fine. Sure.
it was probably a cease and desist, basically.
Yeah,
But
pretty
yes,
much.
Nintendo doesn't fuck
Very.
around with their shit.
No, they do
They
not.
got they
Like you
got
can't.
burned with the last movie. They weren't taking that chance with this movie.
Oh no shit. Yeah, but as far I mean even with the video games, if you I think if you have to be a Nintendo partner just to stream their games,
No,
like
no,
Nintendo owned games.
no.
You
My
sure?
Nintendo's yeah, no. I got a few Mario Maker videos on my channel, and they're fine. They haven't been.
Oh. Hmm.
Let me go ahead and check my yeah. I'm gonna
Maybe
check my.
they may have gotten a little lenient, but I thought there was some sort of partner. They had, yeah, like you had to be on part of their partner program in order to make money off of their games.
Let me just double check. I'm going to the
Which by
channel.
rights any game developer can actually do, but they like the they understand what free publicity is. You're letting someone stream your game for free, yes, and then people are going to go buy the game because they like the way it looks. Nintendo says, "Fuck you, we make enough money."
Let's see. Um, where is it? Where's my Mario? Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's still greenlit. The oldest or the newest
Oh,
Mario
okay.
movie, Mario Maker game video I did is still up. All of
Oh,
my Mario
oh.
videos are still up.
Okay. Whew.
They
That was a
are
sneeze.
age restricted though.
Oh, my Callisto Protocol is age restricted. Ah, big surprise
Well, that's because
there.
I probably do a lot of cursing. Because I was playing custom Mario Maker levels that people would build, and I was
Oh
probably
no.
cursing up a storm. That's
Oh
probably why
no.
I got age restricted, which is fair. I probably cursed a lot. I made those videos. I was still new, so I was cursing up a storm. I still curse up a storm. I don't give a shit.
How far into the movie did they tell you where Mario was? That's
As
like
soon as he
I
got,
had
as
to
soon as
go
he
look
met,
it up. I didn't know they were in the Mushroom Kingdom. I had to go look it up. Like, what?
as soon as they were in, as soon as he talked to Toad
Welcome,
at the
yeah, welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, oh, what the? Nothing's explained. No story. Like, and then, of course, just could not. Like, why are we still in this era where you have to bring up the whole Me Too?
because
Because Bowser is a simp for Peach. Like, what? What?
because some people can't handle that it's an old video game trope, and they think that they need to be
Oh, oh God, yeah. Let's.
they think that they need to like show their social justice warrior badge.
Me too. Me too. Hashtag me too. Like,
Mario's been simping on Peach since
since Jumpman, Donkey Kong,
that was Donkey Kong, not
way
Bowser.
it was originally called Jumpman. We need to go over and over and over again. It was changed to Donkey Kong. Who cares? That's the name of it. Well, I'm gonna call it whatever I want to. Ha.
I'm saying Bowser was simping on.
Oh, I thought you said no. You said
My
bullshit.
bad, my bad,
You
my
said
bad.
Mario. Bowser was simping on him since Super Mario Brothers, the very first arcade box machine that I went to K and B every other day
Since
with my
1982.
quarters, with my quarters. Went to win my quarters every day.
Yeah, I remember playing.
The original pay to win.
I remember.
Or
All right, I
pay to
remember.
play. You remember? I remember.
I remember.
And like I said in my message, this woman is going to make me defend my least liked character moment.
I thought Donkey Kong was your favorite, least liked character.
No, okay, I will admit I am biased against Donkey Kong because of Seth Rogen. I will admit that. Donkey Kong as a whole. Okay, so I watched it again. I don't like Donkey Kong's voice. Seth Rogen just kind of phoned it in, and it was Seth Rogen. Other than that, he actually had a character growth. He had a character arc because he's sitting there trying to impress throughout the whole thing, going, "Yeah, I'm a juvenile show off for everybody." And in the end, when he saves Cranky Kong, he is more mature as a character. Like, even the
Yeah,
side characters, and to sit
his
there and say
father
there's no
acknowledged him.
story in this, I'm like, oh, fuck off. His dad is actually proud, which is what Donkey Kong wanted. We are adults talking about, like, again, Midnight said, we all know this. This movie is targeted to kids and families, but there's enough in it for the fans, the old school fans, people like my fucking age,
I
old geek.
will, you know,
Oh, it's
uh,
fantastic.
I
I want to
will
watch
agree
it
with
again.
her.
I want to go. I'm going to watch it again.
I will
I
agree
still
with
don't
her
know.
on one thing,
Okay.
and only one. That this movie had a fuck ton of Easter eggs, but I
Yep.
enjoyed that.
Yes, but you know what? This is fan service done well.
It was done for the
Okay,
fans.
so I don't think there was any fan service. I don't think there was any meaningless fan service, like pandering fan service, because you can have stuff like ooh Pepsi, like product placement or stuff like that.
No, this was all Nintendo.
This
They
was
went
all like the fan
Nintendo.
service was, I guess,
They were
purposeful. No, it
they
was
were promoting
purposeful.
their own shit. That's what
Of
they were
course,
doing.
but no, outside of even Mario going to play Kid Icarus on the Nintendo, there was meaning behind that because
Yeah.
one of the other many channels that I follow that have been talking about this because I like to hear everybody's opinion, except Grace Randolph because I don't like her talking. Good lord. The people like kids are going to relate to that, adults are going to relate to that because as a kid growing up, whenever you got irritated, whenever something went wrong, you got upset at school, upset at your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whatever, and you just went, I'm just going to go in my room. You went in there, if you had a gaming system, whether oh god, my age, a fucking Atari.
I had an Atari too. Chill the fuck out. All right.
2600. No, I had ET for the Atari,
Well, I feel bad for you.
I beat that game. Why? Because I was persistent. Yes, that horrible. I didn't think it was bad at the time. Anyway, I digress. What was I saying? Yeah, being able to relate to just going into your room, putting yourself in the game, experiencing the game, whatever you were playing, to take a break from reality. And I think, yeah, like people are going to be able to relate to that. And of course, oh god. Anyway, I want to talk about what she had to say about Peach.
Before we do that,
Oh, before we do that, what you
did
got?
you know that she also complained that they looked like that the cartoon characters looked like cartoons in a cartoon movie?
That was mind-boggling. Like Mario and his family, they looked like cartoons. Why didn't anybody else look like cartoons? And I'm like, hold on a second. What was the
Spike
guy's name?
looked like a
Spike?
cartoon. Yes.
The Spike, the guy with the small legs and the gigantic torso, and Charles
For the
Martinet, the
record,
guy, the character he was playing, looked with the skinny, like the bony legs, and oh, like okay, so the cartoon characters look like yeah, oh my goodness,
they all looked
oh,
like cartoons. It was a cartoon, a movie. It was a 3D animated cartoon movie
for kids and families.
for
I
children.
think. Look, I
As
think
people who love Naruto. I mean, not Naruto.
I
Mario.
don't.
I almost said Naruto.
I don't want to say this movie was strictly targeted to kids. This was targeted to
No.
families. To
And
families.
and
Absolutely.
fans and old school
Well,
fans
yes,
of
obviously.
Mario.
Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Um, but no, I have to. Anyone who watched my review, my discussion about it, either the run of my mouth last week. I thought Peach, and of course the remnants of the whole overdone girl boss Peach. After Nintendo came in and said change it, apparently
It
the
was about to
ops
get
the
worse.
the ops it could have been. Apparently it was so much worse. Oh, how's it going, Ark? Yes, I read your Ark real quick. I had to read it like 3 times because I'm forgetful, but I did subscribe to the channel. I want to go check out his podcast and see what he talks about. So maybe see you there later. It's another live stream on Tuesdays. That's the only problem. It's oh shoot, I have it saved.
Can we not just click on? We can now just click on his.
No, he's a moderator on another live stream on another channel.
Oh,
He was recommending that they look for guests and whatnot, and thought one of us would be a good fit.
oh well, I appreciate it.
But the whole thing is like we live
Well,
stream
we
on the
appreciate it.
same day. We live
I
stream
mean,
on the
hey,
same day.
we can do a collab. We could easily do a collab.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Hi. Sorry. I
Oh,
can't. I'm blind
we
as a bat, so I can't
apologize.
see your icon.
Yeah, he's old. I'm the young one here, so
Hey,
I can read just fine.
I can read. I just sorry about that. But yeah, I'll
The
send.
the ambiguous oh fuck.
See, you're talking about me and you can't even talk. Ha!
I had a long day. Shut up.
Ooh, on Saturday. Cool. Might have to check that out. Definitely go check that out.
Eh,
I have.
We're free most days, honestly.
I cost
But
money.
anyway,
No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty cheap. No, I'm free. Never mind.
yeah, we're free. You don't have to pass anything. Don't listen to him.
I'm free to do what I want and say stupid shit. Anyway, okay.
We're,
What the
we're
hell was I
cheapos.
talking about? I got sidetracked. I get sidetracked easily. Okay.
We were talking about how Hollywood wanted to
Okay.
hardcore girl boss Peach, and then Nintendo stepped
And they
in
didn't
and
get
said,
one. Oh, thank
"No."
thank goodness. Apparently it was going to be worse, but to sit there, I don't think Grace was paying attention to the movie, and I don't think some of these other critics were paying attention to the movie because she sits there and says, "Peach doesn't have a character," and Peach in name, like what? Huh? What? Hold on. She's a princess in name only. That irritated the hell
No.
out of me because right out the gate, she comes up, has nothing to do with her sitting on the throne. She cares about her people, willing to do anything and everything she can for her people, to put herself in danger to go talk to the Kongs, and regardless of, she's going to convince him, she's determined, and she's willing to lay down her life by herself with Toad. And you're going to sit there. She has no. I have to defend my least favorite character in the movie.
Oh,
And it's really only based on. It's really only. I can't say character. It's the obstacle course that makes me dislike her.
if it makes you feel any better,
I don't
Peach
mind
probably
it.
had the most mobility in Super Mario 2.
Yes, I know that. She was one of my
Oh.
she was my favorite character because she could glide. I abused the ever loving shit out of that.
If it
when
makes
I
you
was
feel any
playing
better,
it.
there you go. That's why maybe she just
No, it
honestly since
was it.
Super Mario 2, she's been pretty
Uh
like
huh. Yeah, I
like
know.
what's the word
I
I'm looking for?
um.
Involved
Yes.
in the games. Like you,
Yep.
if a lot of games she, and especially in Smash, dude, she's top tier in Smash. You play someone who knows how to play Peach in Smash, they'll knock the fuck out of you.
That's more of a player skill or user skill than
Still,
user
her
skill
attacks are very
plus move
powerful.
set. Yes, plus
Point is,
move
Peach
set.
has been a playable character since play Super Mario 2, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they wanted to show like kind of like the idea behind her
But
being
they didn't have
so
to. They didn't have to
involved.
announce it that I finished it in my first try and then not let Mario. I think I'm just. I
I
think
know
it's
you're
just
salty.
I'm a fan. I'm salty about them not letting Mario finish the damn obstacle course. Yes, I'm salty about that. But
Point is,
again,
I think
when I
the
watched it the second time, I enjoyed her character. Again, outside of that one single scene, Dakota, you need to go watch it. Okay, you need to.
it was a
You
good
need.
movie,
It was
really
a
fucking good
fan.
movie.
I swear, the more I think about it, the more I enjoy the movie. I genuinely do. Like I
It
want to
was a
go
great
watch it
movie.
again. After like the second time watching it, I realized you noticed Peach's reaction to Mario on different parts of the movie. It's genuine care, genuine concern. So like even her character, there's development, there's progress with her character.
Well,
Sure,
she's interested in him because he's the first human she's ever seen.
yeah, and he makes an impression on her, but regardless of the reason, she doesn't just blow him off. There's two lines, one scene, no, one and a half scenes in an entire movie of good shit. So my initial reaction was irritation, but the more I think about it, the more I watch it because I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it
Well,
again.
point is, this person
How could you?
Grace
Good
doesn't
lord.
know what the fuck she's talking about.
She wasn't paying attention to the movie, complaining about their outfits and their gloves. Like even their dad asked them, "What's with the white? A plumber in New York wearing white gloves?" And one line, "It's a gimmick."
It lets us stand out.
Like did you like
She
were
clearly
you
was on her phone the whole movie.
Oh my goodness. I
Like
don't know. No
the
suspense.
entire,
What? Oh, there's another one. But no, go ahead.
I feel like the entire movie she was probably on her phone or talking to somebody because she loved to talk. From that review, I could tell
I feel
she
I
like.
feel personally attacked by that. What are you trying to say?
Did you talk during the movie?
No, I didn't talk to the movie. I was too busy paying attention.
Then then
I was
then it
I
wasn't
was actually
targeted towards you.
watching the movie.
It
You
wasn't
know?
targeted towards you then, was
Yeah.
it? I said she was probably talking to the movie.
Because she likes to talk.
Probably showed up just for the free snacks.
Oh, that was pretty damn obvious. I mean, I know it's a cliche, and I know a lot of people, most channels, most people who talk about how critical they are. How do I? Okay, I want to say this right. Most people, when they talk about the mainstream critics, the access media, they'll say the same thing over and over, the same cliche statement that the only reason they go see this is so they can get the swag. And it's like, it's not a cliche anymore. It's just the truth. Because the only reason it was 100% obvious, the only reason she went to see this was to be pampered, to feel special, to get that first review out there. And the
Maybe
result
she
of
has
that
daddy
was,
issues. She wasn't loved as a child.
what's wrong with having daddy? Never mind.
Look, I know your sexual life thrives on
Ah, we
daddy
don't need to
issues.
talk about that. We are actually live on YouTube. What are we talking about here?
Talking about this
Ah,
bad review that this lady put out.
yeah. Oh my god.
Ah, man, and she was supposed
Like
to be giving a spoiler-free review. She basically well, she didn't really give a lot
how
of the movie
much
away, but she
okay,
gave a good bit of the movie away.
how much can you really spoil in Super Mario Brothers? Let me be honest.
I mean, honestly, if you play any Mario game, you're gonna get the same result.
It's
Mario saves the
mm,
princess. I'm sorry, Mario and Luigi
I
saves
did
the
like that.
princess.
I did like the family brotherly dynamic. I didn't mind that as much. It wasn't just it wasn't just Mario coming to save the day. It was and you can sit there and like you can sit there and say, "Oh, well Peach had to help him. Peach had to help him." It was a bunch of people working together. Without Mario and Luigi, They were done. That
Yeah.
was 100%
Even
obvious. At
even Donkey Kong
every,
was getting his ass beat by Bowser.
they were all, yeah. Peach and Toad were captured. Donkey Kong was getting whipped. And yeah, sure, Peach had to help him, but without Mario and Luigi, they were done.
Yeah.
And I thought that was, that
And
I think
I like the
that did
character of
that
the.
did the characters justice, in my opinion. I
Speaking
gotta
of
stop
how
saying that.
she was saying that none of the characters had character, like we literally watched Luigi step up to his own fear to help
Yep.
save the day, which is what Luigi does almost all the time. That's his whole character, whole shebang. Luigi's terrified of everything, but whenever the chips are down and he's really got to step up, he steps up, like he did at the end
Oh,
of the movie.
some things are different, but the outcome is still the same. What you mean?
I think they're talking about the story, like how like how every Mario game is different in their own way, but the
But the
point's the
outcome,
same.
yeah, okay, yeah. I
Mario
mean,
saves
well, yeah,
Princess.
because you're the main character. It's like there's nothing there's nothing like the story of most vast majority of Super Mario games is very basic. Hero saves at the end.
Yeah.
Mario is the hero of the story. 9 times out of 10. Yes, there was a Super Princess Peach game where she went. The game was her saving Mario. That was the goal of the game. It's like, okay,
I
cool.
mean, hell, Mario has been needed to save by Luigi. Even like in
Because
Luigi's
Luigi,
Mansion, you had to go save Mario because he
yeah,
got
because
Mario
Luigi
captured.
was the main character. But essentially, it's the most basic, hero story. It's a trope, sure, but you know what? What's wrong with tropes? What's wrong with having a nice, basic, fun story? Obviously, nothing, because the movie made over 375 million goddamn dollars, and it hasn't been out
Yeah.
for a week.
I could go for a whole day just going through that comment section of hers and just looking at all the.
Oh man, she. Did you look at any of the Rotten Tomatoes reviews, the negative reviews?
No,
It's
I haven't. I
just,
can pull it up.
oh, don't. Oh, you'll hurt yourself. The difference is you won't hear Grace Randolph's voice. That's about it. But they're just as dumb. It's just the number one thing coming out of this movie when it comes to reviews, you know, regular morons like us versus the mainstream access media, is that the access media is losing their jobs. They have no credibility anymore whatsoever. Regular
Yeah.
regular people, normies, want to see reviews from normies. They're not they're turning away from the professional critic, the professional
Not a bunch
reviewer.
of like paid SJWs.
Shills, paid shills. I don't SJW or not. A shill is a shill is a shill. It doesn't matter what side of the social
Who
justice fence you're on.
who had the balls to pay them to say bad things about this movie?
I don't see. Hmm. I don't know how. I guess the expectation was looking for more, like Girl Boss Peach turned up to 11 with her saving the day, mostly like Midnight's Edge said, like with Peach saving the day the vast majority of the movie. We
And
live
Mario
it.
being a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, I think we need to be done with that. I think we need more. I think I want Metroid. Give me Metroid. You want a kick-ass girl boss movie? Give me a good Metroid movie, please. What would they do? Okay, because Metroid is a badass woman. Samus is a. I keep saying Metroid. Samus is a badass, no question. Make a movie. Oh, but it would have it. Oh, it wouldn't be able to do it for kids. Just imagine
You
Met,
could. They could do it.
Metro.
Uh,
Yes,
kind of
Metroid,
do,
but in
kind of
an
do it this,
aliens theme.
kind of do it like
Like
the style of Wreck-It Ralph, kind of. But like when we got the serious version, or they can kind of do it like what was that movie like that was really campy as hell with the giant bugs, space like it's like Space Invaders, but not Space Invaders. Oh fuck, the Space Marines where they're fighting the giant space bugs. You know what I'm talking about?
Starship Trooper.
That one, yes, you can do it in that
Oh,
style. It's a little campy, but still like safe for kids to watch.
I'd want something. I would want. I would want a horror movie for Metroid. I would want something horror, dark,
This is a
foreboding.
kids. Or this is gonna be a kids movie.
I know. That's why we're not. That's why. Just do
It's
Zelda.
it's
Do Zelda.
Nintendo.
Do Zelda. Do Kirby. I would even go see a Kirby movie if Nintendo's in control. I would go see that. Wait, a pink puffball swallowing everything? Oh, maybe not.
Kirby's the destroyer of worlds. What are you talking about?
He swallows everything he sees. Really? I'm interested.
You die.
How can you sit there? We're going back to Grace and her bad takes. When talking about watching this movie, she mentioned how you feel like you're just out of the movie. We go to a video game movie, you should feel like you're in the movie. Now it feels like you're just watching a game, and I'm like, wait a minute, you've got that backwards. I don't think I said that very well, but I don't know about you, but when I go to watch a movie, I want to see the story take place, play out in front of me, watch the main character struggle and succeed. When I'm playing a video game, I am the main character. I control the outcome, the journey and everything. And the way Grace was talking, it felt like she was mixing up the purpose of a movie versus a video game. You know, it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Like,
She was
wait a
so basically
minute.
saying she wanted to feel like she was playing a game. But how could she just feel that when she's never played a Mario game?
I don't think she's ever played a video game, because if you think the purpose of going to a movie is to experience the movie, it's like, no, you watch the movie, you experience like the sound and everything, but you play a video game to experience what's happening. You go to a movie to watch, like, it's, I don't know. Maybe, do I experience movies wrong?
No.
Do I watch
No,
movies wrong? I go, I mean, say, I'm watching something. It's very similar to watching someone play a video game. And apparently people are complaining that it looks like you're just watching a video game. You're watching someone play a video game. It's like, oh,
or the
you mean like
cutscenes.
watching a movie? Because essentially, if you're watching a movie, you're watching a main character go through different scenarios without you in control, which is a lot like watching someone else play a video game. If you want to experience and be in control of those experiences, go buy a video game. You can watch Aliens and watch Ripley and the Space Marine struggle, or you can go play Alien Isolation and quit after you get killed 5 times and go, I can't play this because I'll have a heart attack.
You want to know what's funny, by the way?
There's no reason why that was such a specific reference at all.
You want to know what's funny? While you were saying that, I was just looking at the comments. She pinned the one comment that agreed with her.
Well, of course. I wonder how long it took her to find it.
Oh no, she pinned her own comment. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that was her comment. Yeah.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Oh, you
I'm
didn't
sorry,
realize
I'm
that?
stupid. No,
Oh Lord. Oh no.
I'm just dumb. She pinned her own comment.
Well, yeah, because it's, that's normal. You have you put in a comment. It's like, I don't know why you would put it as a comment instead of putting it as a description, but apparently, I guess you pin it as the comment so people can reply directly to that. Although I don't know. That's kind of confusing.
No, I think she just wanted to seem like someone agreed with her. She saw the comments. She probably looked at the comment section, saw all the like anti-reviews of her review. Then she made a comment, and immediately it got
Ratio
384 replies.
Oh yeah. Oh, she, her video got ratioed, her comment got ratioed, like, and she even went so far. She went so far to say she had her review on Rotten Tomatoes was just as bad. That normies would not be able to understand the movie, and maybe even fans of Mario wouldn't get it, wouldn't like it, wouldn't enjoy it. It's
she
like,
said at the end of the video,
what?
don't take your Mario. If you're gonna take your Mario friends, try and convince them not to go see this movie.
Like,
what?
This is a love letter to fans of Mario, an absolute, unadulterated love letter, hands down, 100%. God damn it! The more I talk about it, the more. Ah.
Like she's like, bring a
See,
Mario fan so she can talk to you about it. It's like, what? What? Why?
if
Why would you?
I'm sorry, I keep looking back at my notes and some of the things that she talked about. Cause yeah, I took over almost 2 pages of fucking notes. I had to say it's a 15-minute video. It took me 45 minutes to get through it because I had to go pause, back up. What did she say? What? What? Um. Of course, we all know about the cat outfit comments because furries like what?
Oh yeah, the stupid fucking cat
Um.
comment. My fucking god, dude! Like that shit is proof she's never picked up a fucking a single Mario
Even
game.
even I know I don't know what game it's from, but my tiny clones watch Think Noodles. They love Think Noodles, and Think Noodles was playing one of the games, and I look over at the screen, and there is like a giant Mario in a cat costume, and I went, "Oh, that's new."
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I, don't, I don't know what, how, or why, but I just knew, oh, this is Mario. Okay, that's a new costume because I've seen him
yeah.
like the most popular one is the Tanuki suit.
Oh yeah,
I
that was always my favorite.
I
I always loved
preferred
it.
I preferred the cape because it was difficult because you had to run, fly up high
Fuck
in
the
the air,
cape.
and they're just like
How
up
many
down
times
up
I
down.
died because of that goddamn cape?
Oh, that was so much fun because if like just if you
No,
do
if
it
you did
just
it
right,
right,
you dive bomb and just go flying way up into the air and just glide across the screen. I would dive down and go all the way up off the screen and just float, just keep on
yeah,
going. You
yeah.
wouldn't even
When you're trying to
not
figure
even.
that shit out, or you hit the wrong fucking button, you go plummeting to your death.
And all of a sudden you let go of the cape and go.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like the Tanuki suit better personally. That's a personal choice, but I do love Super Mario World more than Super Mario 3 personally.
Yeah.
'Cause Yoshi was, I think Yoshi was better in Super Mario World. Oh, no, he wasn't even in 3, was he? Was Yoshi in? Also, I mean, I know everybody loves the original. Dun, 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 dun. My favorite music is from Super Mario World. The do 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 do.
Yes, we're gonna go off of tunes and might even get hit with that. Oh
No,
God,
no,
you want to
we're doing
talk about
we're doing
long-standing
horribly enough.
tunes like music from video games? People just remember. Like I played the shit out of Castlevania. I played the shit out of Metroid. But there's so many Mario tunes that I can just spout off. You know. Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
also,
dun,
her
dun, dun,
comment
dun.
about about the music dropping off, like they played the music for a
I
good
would
hot
have
minute.
preferred no. She was complaining that there wasn't enough pop music, pop culture music.
Oh fuck! Yeah, it's a Mario movie. That's a video gamer's like go to when it comes to music.
I I could have listened to the Mario tunes all day long. I thought they were good additions to the movie. Um,
I
the
play
only
Beat
one
Saber
I
to
think
Mario music.
oh that wouldn't be that would be cool. Um, the one thing I heard some people like not really complaining about, maybe complaining about or saying that was it felt out of place was when they showed up at the Kong Palace or whatever and riding up to the castle. What song did they play?
The DK song?
No, when they got on the go kart that
Oh,
Kong
that
was
was.
driving. What song was
I
that?
think. I don't remember honestly. I thought it was Mario Kart music.
No, it was a shit. I could bring it up, but no, never mind.
It wasn't. Oh, you mean when they were building the carts? You mean?
No, before they were building the carts. Song played. Mario movie Kong Palace. Do, 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 do. Peaches, 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 peaches. Driving me bananas. I guess that was supposed to be the movie. Spotted the possible last what? Last minute soundtrack swap. Okay. So okay, multiple perhaps obvious pop culture. No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Thunderstruck, Take on Me. That was the song.
Oh, what was wrong with that?
People thought they felt out of place.
Eh,
Like it was a last minute insert instead of like it was supposed to be a different song played during that part. And I kind of agree. It didn't feel like it didn't make sense. Like you're gonna play Take on Me while running a go kart race lap or whatever. It's like, I didn't mind it, but
It didn't bother me, honestly.
no.
It was I was enjoying the movie too much to honestly even care.
Yeah. But to sit there and complain, it's like there was that the pop culture music, it started and then stopped abruptly and then just didn't play it. I wanted more of that. It's like, talk about when it's like, this movie's not for you. And I mean that in an obnoxious way. Not like Midnight's Edge said, where this movie's not for adults, but that's okay. There are things in there for fans of it, but no, this movie is for kids and family. 100%.
Fuck that. This movie was for the adults too. I'm an adult. I enjoyed the fuck out of this movie.
I will not insult myself by calling me an adult. Calling myself an adult. And I would never do that.
I'm a kid. I'm a kid in an adult body. Shut the fuck up.
I'm aged. I'm leveled up.
You're level what? 52 now?
I am level 48.
48. I'm 48.
I'm level 48. I'm almost level 49. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be 49. I don't care. I'm gonna be playing video games till my dying day.
I'm playing video games on my death day.
I'll be putting Legos together and flirting with the nurse. I'll pinch her ass.
Back in my day, these Legos used to hurt when you stepped on them.
Fuck you. They
Now
still will. Oh my god.
No, I'll put any kind of money on it. One day they're gonna make like squish. They're pretty sure, I think they already have squishable Legos, but like Legos that you can stack that don't hurt if you step on them. That's like a selling point.
That would defeat the purpose of Legos. How'd you like her comment about if they make another movie? If they make another movie, like
they are definitely making another movie.
The end scene. Oh God, this is all they have to do if they stick, quote unquote, stick to the script. What do you mean? Fan service. Put fan service. More fan service.
No. Just let Nintendo run it.
Well, they need Nintendo oversee it with Illumination doing what they do best, but with a little bit more. All they have to do is turn the story and the explanation up one notch, and you're going to continue to make millions. Well, I don't know. I mean, do they keep doing Mario, or do they make up like what do you think they should do first? Misfire. God, what a out of touch woman. An Illumination misfire. This Illumination is going to make so much goddamn money off of this. Holy crap. Whoever the person is, or the group of people is at Illumination that was able to convince Nintendo to do this,
you know what?
They are secure.
I know.
They are being celebrated.
You know what?
And they are probably getting all kinds of fun. We are talking about a family-friendly movie. Oh, they are getting it thrown at them.
Honestly, a Luigi's Mansion movie would probably be good.
Ooh.
Like Mario, he needs to he needs to save Mario.
I'm down for that.
That could work.
When do you think they're going to? What about Daisy? When are they going to introduce Daisy? They have to introduce Daisy. They have to. Come on, she's part of the universe. She's a recognizable part of the universe.
I mean, hell, they had not Rosalina. They had Paulina in this movie. She was the newscat. She was the original.
Okay. Yeah, but no.
Paulina
is not. No, she is barely recognizable. Have to be pointed out by a lot of people. I'm talking about. You got Princess Peach. This movie took care of the core universe, core Mario universe. Okay.
I think if they're gonna branch away from Mario, Kid Icarus would be a good one to make.
I don't think Kid Icarus is popular enough.
It's not, but I think the story's good enough for it to make.
The story is fantastic. But
or Star Fox. Everybody knows fucking Star Fox.
I don't know. I don't have a clue about Star Fox. I don't know anything about Star Fox.
But you know who Star Fox is.
I know Star Fox. He's a fox that goes to the stars in a spaceship. That's about it. And
Slippy and Falco and the bunny.
Not a clue.
Oh, well, maybe still.
I was never interested in those.
They made a Star Fox reference in the fucking Mario movie. People know who Star Fox is.
If they break away from Mario, they have to do Zelda. That would be if they don't do Luigi Mansion type game or just a straight sequel to the Super Mario movie, then I would venture to guess it would be a Zelda movie.
The only reason why I say Luigi's Mansion
Misfire.
because was because King Boo was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in like for a small brief moment, but he was there.
What about the Crocodile King from Donkey Kong Country? You think they would do Donkey
King
Kong
K.
Country?
Rool.
King K. Rool.
Oh yeah, they could definitely do Donkey Kong Country. They
I mean, it's
definitely could
it's
pull that.
coming. Okay, so what's definitely coming? Donkey Kong
Right.
Country style movie easily, a Zelda movie easily, Luigi's Mansion easily.
They could
Those
also do
are
Fire Emblem. You don't know what Fire Emblem is, do you?
I don't. I, that's that's more of the fantasy RPG style. That's too. I think that would be too close to a D&D
Legend
type
of
movie.
Zelda.
Oh God, D&D didn't have a fucking chance. Good lord, that poor movie.
It was still a good movie though.
I thought I enjoyed the hell out of it, but that movie didn't have a chance. I didn't even realize until after the fact. I thought about it. It's like, man, this is a good movie. Word of mouth could help it. And then I realized Mario's coming out next week. D&D's dead in the water. It's done. It's like it came out the week after John Wick and the week before Super Mario movies. Like, wow. Wow, that's like releasing a Horizon video game around the same time as a Dark
God of
Souls game.
War, Elden Ring.
What happened? Horizon Zero Dawn came
Ooh,
out around Elden
ooh,
Ring. Oops,
ooh.
you're
They
fucked.
can. You know what? I know it was a small Mario reference, but they can also make a Punch Out movie.
I don't think they would do that.
I know, but they could.
Well, well they could, but they have Creed. Creed's out in the theaters right now. That's what's popular. If they try to do anything related to Punch Out, they would probably be seen as a copycat, and I don't think that would cater to kids too much, as much as you think. Um, but then again, oh, Zelda might not. Oh, so if we're talking about kids movies, we're definitely going to go Luigi's Mansions or Donkey Kong
Earthbound.
Country, huh?
Earthbound.
Look, you are bringing
Luminous.
up unfortunately obscure game licenses, IPs that children we have. You got to remember this. We're like Illumination plus Nintendo equals family-friendly kids family. Okay,
Okay, look,
stuff.
this is just probably
That's
just
that.
me then
That's why
wanting
Star.
my
That's another
Nintendo
reason why
movie.
Star like we're not going to see Star Fox. It would have something would have to be like something had to blow up to see Star Fox. More likely Luigi's Mansion or a direct sequel to Super Mario movie or maybe Zelda, Donkey Kong Country, stuff like that. As much as I would love, I don't. See, now I'm depressing myself because the idea of getting a good Metroid movie from Illumination and Nintendo is like, no. The more I think about it, the more likely it's not going to happen, and that makes me sad.
Hmm. Well, you know what? Since it is technically an old Nintendo game, even though
Unless,
Nickelodeon owns the IP, they could always get Illumination and Nintendo to make an old Ninja Turtles movie.
oh, see, you made me
I feel
think
like they
about
would do.
Seth. You made me think
I
about
think
Seth Rogen again.
I feel like that would be much better.
The fact that Seth Rogen came out and phoned it in just does not makes me wonder about how he's going to do his voice in Mutant Mayhem.
What about
I
Mega Man? They can always do a Mega Man.
ooh, Mega Man's not Capcom though.
But it was licensed on Nintendo.
Yeah, so was Castlevania.
If look honestly, if Nintendo and Capcom, Nintendo, and
Yeah,
Illumination joined together to make this movie, they can make money with it. Mega Man's a popular IP.
Mega Man is definitely a popular IP, and yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be a pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool stuff. But see, because Mega Man's Capcom, Castlevania is Konami, and they license that out to Netflix. Um, but that's more of a mature license. Um, if they took the Metroid and Samus IP and made it in the same vein as like the How to Train Your Dragon, comical but serious, I think that would be success. I think that would work. Yes, I know How to Train
Yeah.
Your Dragon. I know that's DreamWorks. I don't care. I'm talking about the it's a movie for kids. It's a movie for kids. Kids will enjoy, but it has mature you know, stories.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I,
that
I think if they did it
I could
right,
see
they
that.
could make Metroid work.
Oh, I can dream.
But I really think, I mean, honestly, I think they might maybe Nintendo's probably using this to pull some of their old IPs out because they that way they can like get people talking
In what world is Mario an old IP?
about like Star Fox or just shit like
Hmm.
that. Like people, just like they can
What?
start making obscure, huh?
Here's okay. With why haven't they done any sort of updated
Game.
Star Fox game?
I have no fucking
Because
idea.
if Star Fox, I mean, honestly, I hate to be I hate to be that guy. If Star Fox is so popular, why haven't they made a new game for it? They just stick like it seems like they're just pumping out more Mario
They
Party,
did
Mario
make a
Kart,
Star
Zelda,
Fox game.
Mario Party, Mario Kart, Zelda.
They did make a Star Fox game for the Wii U, but the Wii U crashed. So
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I think like, the last time they attempted it was during that, and like people just like have a bad taste of games that were
But
on. Except one, the only thing that was popular for the Wii U was Smash and Mario Maker
the
and
Nintendo
Breath of the Wild.
The Switch is a massive seller.
I know.
So why not? Uh, no, no. What's your favorite movie? I missed that. What were we talking about?
We weren't talking about favorite movies.
No, Dakota said that's my favorite movie. It's like, what movie?
Oh, oh.
See, this is what happens when I blink and I walk away from the chat. I'm not looking. Dakota. Anyway, uh,
But yeah,
um,
so they could, like I said, they could probably do. They could probably do Donkey Kong, Luigi's Mansion, or if they attempt a
I'll
Legend of
go.
Zelda.
Give me Luigi's Mansion. That's another
You know,
moneymaker.
I'm not gonna lie. Illumination's put down another movie that I probably won't see. I thought for certain the duck trailer we were getting was gonna be a duck hunt movie. I thought for fucking certain that was what that was
Oh,
gonna be. That duck.
somebody said there was a Duck Hunt reference in the Mario movie. Oh yes, How to Train Your Dragon. All three of them are fantastic. I'm not crying. You're
Oh,
crying. That's you, not me. Somebody said there was a Duck Hunt reference in the Mario movie.
I feel like there was, but I don't remember it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there was, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go watch it again. Oh no.
But like, I really thought the trailer for when they did like Illumination,
Yeah.
the movie they're coming out, they were
Dude, I thought
promoting that movie.
yeah, I thought for sure that that little baby duck wasn't gonna be there when they were flying through the air. And it's like, oh
I thought the
no.
cranky duck was gonna get shot. I really thought it was gonna be a duck hunt promotion. I
Yeah.
really thought.
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, I don't think this woman knew at
might
all what
not
she
be.
was talking.
Oh my god. I need might not be appropriate for kids. Nintendo's involvement was bad. Oh. Nintendo's involvement in the movie was a bad thing. Can you like what?
No, no. If Nintendo didn't get involved, this movie would have
This would have
flopped.
tanked. Oh lord. Like
It would have been
like
awful.
how like the ability to stick your foot in your mouth in such a precise way, and I don't know, like like everything, the idea that this is Illumination's worst movie. I don't know, this isn't going to make any money, word of mouth is going to kill this. It's like, wow, so it's opposite day with Grace Randolph's video.
Because
It's just
it was
opposite day.
Illumination's most profitable movie,
It is just all around, almost everything she said, except for, she did compliment the visuals. She did compliment the voice
which were
acting.
good, very well.
Visuals are fantastic. The voices, every single one of them except Seth
She
Rogen.
also did compliment Jack Black, which everybody's complimented Jack Black.
Oh, no. I want to sit there and say, oh, he was the best part. No, no, he wasn't. What's that fucking blue star's name?
No, Luma. I think it was Luma.
Blue Luma.
Yeah,
She has
yeah,
a
it's
name, or
just
he
Luma.
has a name.
Just Luma.
No, Luma is just the regular star.
Ooh, ooh. I know technically it's Namco, but still Nintendo does a lot with it. A Pac-Man movie.
Oh, you know how many of those have been done?
Yeah, I know the shows have been
Luma Lee.
done.
Luma Lee. Luma Lee was, I'm sorry, with the little bit that Luma Lee was in it, absolute wonderful, hilarious, just, we're
And the
saved. Boo. I'm like, oh
end credit scene. Now it's over. And now we just have to sit here and embrace the void.
God. Oh my goodness. Like,
I remember talking to some of
we're
my
depressed
friend who
enough
was like,
already.
should we be letting our kids watch this movie with this shit?
Oh man. To sit here and talk about a movie 2 weeks in a row for hours and hours on end with absolutely no problem, not getting bored. I'm sorry. I take back what I said last week when I said, no, this is just a good movie. No, no, this is, the more I think about it, when a movie like this was a great movie. This was a fun movie, a fun experience. Yeah, yeah. Just, it's great. I loved it. And to have some make me defend my least favorite part of the movie. Peach doesn't have a character. Shut up. What?
You know, everybody had a character. Literally everyone,
Oh.
except for Spike, maybe. But his character was just he was just an Easter egg, honestly.
I mean, he was just the humanoid antagonist that they showed up in the end, and who was actually Luigi at the end, where Luigi saves him. So again, some realization. Let's hear it for the Super Mario Brothers. It was great.
Yes, yes, it was. I don't know what the hell this woman was talking about, honestly.
About the only gripe that you really can't disagree with is it was a little bit fast paced. They were jumping from one thing to another to another. That would be about the only thing. In the next
Maybe
movie,
they were scared if they
just
stopped for a moment, like the kids would. They're not cut. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
they crammed a lot into an hour and a half. So maybe that has something to do with Nintendo's interference. Had redo this, redo that, and then again, when did Nintendo intervene to get them to change the story? Did they? I mean, I would assume that they would have to. Here's the story. Lay everything out. Go to Nintendo and say, "Hi, can we do this?" And Nintendo said, "Get bent." Go redo it. So how much of it was done before, after? When did the changes come in? It's not something that is announced to everybody, I guess, but everybody's got insider information.
Well, I'm glad Nintendo stepped in. I've said it already.
Oh yeah,
God
no,
damn it, am I glad Nintendo stepped in.
absolutely.
I couldn't have dealt with another SJW movie.
Well, I mean, again, like I said last week in my review, everything, like we've said before, Nintendo is very protective of their IP. Okay,
Especially
so
their most popular IP.
mm,
That is hands down probably even
I
people
don't
who've never
know.
picked up Nintendo know who Mario
Yeah,
is.
Zelda's a close second. Mario is very popular, even if he looks like a stupid gimmick outfits. Oh, God, white gloves. What are they just? Oh God.
You don't mess with the iconic look unless you're playing Dr. Mario or Tennis Mario or Mario Kart.
Well, they also have the soccer game.
Yeah, any of the sports games. Honestly, Mario Tennis for the N64 was fucking great. By the way, I love that game.
I think I played that. I had that on the. It was the Wii or the Wii U. Which one?
No, I
What
put
was
no,
the
I
Wii or the
played it
Wii
on
U?
the
Which one had the motion
N64.
controllers? It had a camera and the motion. It had the sensor that you put on top of the TV,
That's the
and
Xbox.
no, Nintendo had
Yes.
that. Nintendo
No,
had
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
Do I
That
need
was
to
the
go?
Xbox.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you,
No.
we had the motion controllers, and then Xbox was like, "Hey, let's make the Xbox Connect." That's what it was. It was Xbox Connect.
Okay, I have both of them. I still have a Nintendo. I still have a 360 with a Kinect in one bedroom, and in a box somewhere else. It's that white little like that. It's a small little Nintendo thing with those little small.
You
Those
mean the little black bar to read the motion? Oh yeah, that was the Wii. You're right.
yeah.
That wasn't a
Okay.
camera. That was a sensor bar.
Yeah,
That
that's what
wasn't
I
a
mean.
camera.
It was just a sensor that picked up the location of the control, so that you could play. Like you could play. They had bowling games. It had the tennis game and all that other stuff. I had that. It was fun. But then the Kinect came out, and yeah, that took over. And then of course the PlayStation VR came out, and all that other nifty stuff. The VR 2 has a ping pong game, like table tennis. It's like, okay, well, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Well, point is, I played Mario Tennis on the
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
N64. Yeah. You know, it'd be another like, don't bring your kids to this movie. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I
Don't
never,
don't take your kids to see that movie.
I didn't play that one.
You didn't play Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Nope.
Oh, you're missing out.
Eh. I wasn't into. That's like it. That's like the same concept as like Banjo Kazooie, and it was the original. It was all the copycat stuff, the 3D platformers,
Yeah,
right?
but it was still a great fucking game.
I didn't say it wasn't. It was just it looked like all the rest of them.
It was still a fantastic game, all right?
I didn't say it wasn't.
You should play it, but don't take kids to go see that movie.
They made a movie.
No, I'm sorry. Don't if they make a movie, don't take your kids to go see it.
Is it because he's vulgar or something?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Yes.
I think I've heard
Oh
about it.
God, yes. Yeah. No, vulgar is an understatement for this character.
Nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's why we're not going to do a Samus movie. I want a Samus movie.
I think if they could, I think they could do enough, make it for adults and for
Yeah,
kids.
I'm going to beat this dead horse, okay, until I get one. I want Samus I want Samus before Link. How could they do a Link like huh? Because ultimately Link and Zelda, that's more serious content than Mario.
Oh, they just raise the PG rating, honestly.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose the family part though. Sure, make
Dude,
wait. What
my
was Mario?
friend
Hold
took.
on. What was Mario's rating? Wait a minute.
Let's see, Mario rated PG,
It was rate no. Okay. Well now.
and
Okay.
they put the depressing star in a PG movie.
Okay. Oh, they're gonna be so much. We're gonna be speculating about this until the next movies come out because this is a guarantee. This the amount of money this movie makes. It is an absolute
Cash
100%
cow.
guarantee. Oh, they're gonna print money as long as they just stick to the script. Don't deviate.
Disney, Nintendo be involved more. I almost said Disney. Don't let Disney
Oh,
get involved in
oh,
this.
Disney is flushing their future down the toilet. Okay, and Disney is losing the king of the animated family show, and there's no denying it. Buzz Lightyear tanked. Okay, the Lightyear movie tanked. All right,
I haven't even seen it.
nobody did. It was a failure. Strange World, Strange New World, whatever it was, tanked.
Uh,
Nobody watched it. Exactly. Um, I
I mean,
can't.
don't get me wrong. I liked Buzz Lightyear as a kid and Toy Story.
Yes, because the Toy Story movies were good. They were
Honestly,
well done.
the old animated Buzz Lightyear movie was actually pretty good. I remember watching that as a kid.
Oh, I watched the hell out of that because it made sense. It was an in-universe thing. They tried to be too serious, and depending on who you talk to, the message, the quote-unquote message. I can't do it how Critical Drinker does it because I don't have a good microphone. I don't have an adjuster. You know, the message.
I
Okay,
have an
that
adjuster.
you know, the agenda, the messaging, the SJW, call it whatever you want. People saw it, people judged it, and did not take their kids to it. Sorry, whether you agree with it or not, the fact is a fact. You know, you can sit there and scream. It's like, oh, you did this, you did that. You can complain about it all you want to, but the fact is, parents don't want to take their kids to stuff like that. They're not interested in
No, what
the
parents
same
want to
sex
take their kids to, and this might be me calling you out, is
Go ahead.
taking the kids to go watch something that they enjoy as a kid.
well,
But
yeah, but people
mm,
are, like it or not, people are hesitant of Disney. You know,
oh
who the
yeah,
hell?
no, like
Like, I
the
don't
Marvel
understand. I don't
movies.
what I do not understand this
Oh, oh,
fascination for
oh,
making
oh,
everything
did you
live
see?
action. What I
Speaking of
see?
which, did you see that they released the trailer for the Marvels and immediately people started shitting on it?
Yeah, because it looks like crap, and none of it makes sense. Would you
Someone put the
like to?
meme. Someone put the meme in the comments of the Thor: Love and Thunder movie. It has Thanos being all burnt. Maybe I misjudged you.
It's Freaky Friday, Marvel. It's superheroes Freaky Friday. It's like, okay. Did you watch the trailer yet?
I I was gonna start watching, and then I had to go back to work, and I was like,
Oh,
eh.
it's it doesn't look. I mean, I checked out a Marvel a while back. Like, I was never interested in watching Miss Marvel or the Marvels or Monica I don't know who Monica Rambeau is. I'm sorry. Um, I was never interested. The movie made $1 billion because they finally admitted the original Captain Marvel made $1 billion because it was sandwiched in between two fantastic movies. People thought they had to go see it.
Yeah, they said yeah they thought it was important to the story. It really wasn't.
It wasn't, not even remotely. But the premise of the movie, of the story, is you have Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, you have Monica Rambeau, and you have Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Somehow, for whatever reason, when one of them uses their power, their bodies switch places. Their clothing switch places, but the spacesuit that Monica Rambeau is wearing doesn't switch with her. You set up a rule and then don't use it in the trailer. That's one of the first complaints that I saw. Their clothes move, the clothes switch, but the spacesuit that's touching their body that's technically clothes, it doesn't switch. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's criticism of the CG, the effects, all this other stuff, the story, of course, complaints about Brie Larson's inability to act or emote. So I have no, I mean, a lot like Daisy Ridley coming back to Star Wars, I
Oh yeah,
don't,
that
I
garbage.
don't care. I sat down. I was going to make a video on it last night because, honestly, talking about Star Wars Celebration, that that's algorithm gold. I just don't have any interest. I sat down. I watched. I thought the what is it? Where
So
is
I
it?
just
Where is it?
watched the trailer without the sound because I have to mute it first. That way I don't hear twice of us.
You just watched it.
I already don't like it from just what I'm
It
probably
just
this is
doesn't look
probably
interesting. Like,
the first Marvel movie that I will not be seeing in theaters probably.
it's yeah. I mean, the characters don't look interesting
I have seen every Marvel movie
in the
in
theater.
theaters opening night,
Hmm.
and I'm probably gonna skip this one.
Yeah. See, that's unfortunately how I feel about Star Wars right now. Because Star Wars Celebration, the all the announcements that they've made over the years that have been canceled, Rogue Squadron canceled, like all these different movies that get canceled, and then this year, what is it? I'm like Dawn of the Jedi, The Old Republic, The High Republic, Fall of the Jedi, Reign of the Empire, Age of the Rebellion, The New Republic, The Rise of the First Order, New Jedi Order. That's like, oh look. Unfortunately, the first thing that pops into my head is don't ask questions.
Rerun.
No, don't ask questions. Just consume product and get excited for next product. Quantity over quality.
How
That's
much you want to bet the first Jedi is gonna be a woman?
well,
Not that there's anything wrong
no,
with that. It's just that I
no.
feel
The
like the
for
whole like
it's Kathleen Kennedy. Everything Kathleen Kennedy has done. Disney bought the golden goose. Okay,
and then
Disney
turn into a shitstorm.
bought the golden goose and then served the motherfucker for Thanksgiving dinner. Plucked it, skinned it, cooked it, and burnt it instead of letting it lay the golden eggs. They had everything they needed. They had all the expanded universe. And now They took the expanded universe, decanonized it, and now they're bastardizing it. They're bringing back Thrawn, but I'm sorry. As there's so many people excited, Thrawn's back. They're bringing in Thrawn. Thrawn this, Thrawn that, Thrawn that. And sure, the original author, I think of Heir to the Empire. What's his name? Timothy Zahn.
Mm.
Zane Zahn. I cannot remember his name. Fucking John sent me a picture of it.
I was watching someone make a review about the fact that she's coming back, and someone said, what's the story gonna be? I thought Rey
she's
was
gonna reboot.
the perfect.
She's gonna be. She is going to. This is going to take. Suppose her movie.
Breathe.
This is going to be the first movie, the first Disney Star Wars movie since the Rise of. I don't even want to call it the Rise of Skywalker. It's either the Fall of Skywalker or the Rise of Palpatine. Because fuck you, Mary Sue. You're a Palpatine, not a Skywalker. That's not how this universe works. I'm not holding on to the past. You're shitting on the legacy. Moving on.
Hold on. No.
She is
Hold on.
not.
Someone made a joke. It's like, what's the story gonna be? I thought Rey was the most perfect Jedi to ever exist. So how you gonna make a bad guy to compare to her? Where's the story gonna be? That was the joke. Is like, I mean, how's she gonna fail? She's not gonna fail. Like, how are you gonna make a story where she's not gonna have a struggle? Because she's this is not Rey we're talking about anymore. This is Grandmaster Rey.
Grandmaster Rey, for fuck's sakes. So the story. Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Someone was making a joke about that.
Jokes aside, the story. Apparently, the word is that it's going to be like 15 to 20 years after the last movie.
Yeah.
That shall not be named. The Rise of Palpatine. And she is working to rebuild the Jedi Order. She's going to succeed where Luke Skywalker failed. Fuck you, yeah. Kathleen Kennedy. A lot of people got excited at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2 because Luke showed up and was a badass, an absolute badass. I watched that scene. The hair stood up on my arms. I was excited, especially when they had I said Rise of the Valkyrie, whatever that badass song, an appropriate song to the video. It's absolutely fucking awesome. And come the end of it, after it, I was giddy, I was excited. I'm like, yeah! And then I remembered what the fuck the sequel trilogy gave us with Luke Skywalker, and I got angry. Okay?
Yeah.
I got furious. And I understand other people's love for Star Wars. I really do. But
I grew up on Star Wars.
I grew up on Star Wars too, and I do not fault anyone for holding out hope that things are going to get better. Mandalorian Season 3 is doing this, is doing that. The ratings, the viewership is down from Season 2. If the viewership was up, that's all you would hear from Disney. If the ratings were
Kathleen
good,
Kennedy is in charge, how come Dave Filoni's taking care of all this stuff? Like, isn't she?
Dave Filoni, Dave Filoni is probably on such a short leash. It still has to go through Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, you know that she's basically making Bo-Katan the protagonist of the new season.
That's what I've heard. They're phasing out, and it could possibly be because Pedro Pascal is difficult. That's going back to like Season 1. He wanted to take off his helmet. He didn't like wearing the suit. He wanted to be seen, which is like, okay, actor, you're vain. Okay, you get paid for your face. That's how you make your money. You get paid for your face. So, again, rumor control. This is rumors. Pedro Pascal is becoming more and more difficult to work. So they're keeping him on to pretty much be a voice actor, and they brought in Bo-Katan to take over because doesn't she have the Darksaber now? Spoilers.
No. At least I don't know. I haven't watched the newest episode yet.
Yeah.
The Darksaber is just a black lightsaber. That's all it is.
Yeah, but isn't the story behind the Darksaber is that you're supposed to defeat the only way you can wield it properly is if you defeat the other person? But they threw that fucking story. But didn't they throw that out the window in the last couple of episodes?
No, I don't know. Not yet. So the only reason why she wielded it. The only reason why she wielded it.
Go ahead.
Hold on. The only reason why she wielded it is because Pedro the Mandalorian got captured, and he's been struggling. Apparently, it's heavy for him to wield. even though he earned it by right of battle. But like
Oh
because he's not a
no.
Jedi, because that was the whole thing, is because you're not a Jedi, the weight of the Force and the lightsaber is making it to where like he can't really wield it.
He's a
Whenever
glorified babysitter.
whenever she saved him, she swung it around like it weighed nothing. She's not a
The
Force
two
wielder
the two episodes of Book of Boba Fett that had the highest ratings were the two episodes with
with the Mandalorian in it.
with
Mando.
Mandalorian with Mando in it. Din Djarin. Yes, I know
Yeah.
his name. I know his name. Din Djarin. And what happens? Baby Yoda, Grogu, goes away at the end of season 2, but at the beginning of season 3, he's back. Like, wait a minute. What? I
Yeah,
have
to watch
so
the
many.
both.
Oh, like I haven't been watching it, but I've watched enough. Like the simple idea in Book of Boba Fett, what happens? Boba Fett takes over the crime ring in Tatooine. No, that's not how the Hutts work. That's no. That makes absolutely no sense. Do you genuinely think the Hutts would give up so easily? Well, they didn't give up. Yeah, they sent a shit ass assassin who wanted, I'm going to kill you with my bare hands. Like, what? At least Jango Fett did a better job. Granted, he killed Amidala's stand-in, but fuck, did a better job blowing that shit up in the prequel trilogy. Wasn't Ahsoka supposed to be dead?
She did die fighting Vader in the Sith
Mm-hmm.
temple, but then they
But
did a time reset.
World Between Worlds. Can you explain the World Between Worlds to me?
I haven't watched Rebels all the way through,
Okay.
so only reason why I watched some of Rebels because whenever I was young when that episode came out. Like I grew up, watching the Clone Wars as it came out, and then I remember Ahsoka and Anakin have a good dynamic, and then like I saw the promotion for the Rebels show that they were gonna fucking have Ahsoka meet Vader for the first time. I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I only watched that fight and the Obi-Wan versus Maul fight, which wasn't really a fight. It was
Maul
a
never should.
That wasn't a fight. But no. But to be fair, Sam Witwitter, he was doing an interview. Like Obi-Wan has been practicing and learning in the original before they made the Obi-Wan series. By the way, this is before that. Um,
I have so many like Maul.
Basically,
They brought him back as fan service, and like, what you cut him in half. You cut him the fuck in half.
it's just Star Wars, dude. People they have robotic limbs, like
You removed his digestive tract.
they have cyborgs in this whole fucking series, dude.
He fell down a well. Oh wait, so did the Emperor, who was blown up twice, and he still came back for some god awful.
He's also a
Fucking...
Force wielder, so he could have easily cushioned his blow
I
on
am
the way down.
so tired of these excuses. God,
Point is though,
like
Maul, the scene between Obi-Wan and Maul was a good scene. I don't care what anyone says. A great scene.
I've heard it's like the way the scene went. It was quick, fast, and fucking done, which was appropriate for Obi-Wan's knowledge versus Darth Maul. He did
Yeah.
what he had to
So
do as fast as possible. So yeah, I'll give it that.
so like in that like quick scene, like you see Obi-Wan take three different stances. His original stance he used when he was in the Clone Wars. Then he took his Ian McGregor, not Ian McGregor, Isaac the original Obi-Wan. He took that stance. And he's like, no, this stance isn't gonna work either. So then he took Qui-Gon's stance. He beat
Oh.
Maul with the stance that lost to Maul to prove that
Oh.
he's evolved and he learned. They don't say it though. You see it in his motions. And then like people were
Okay.
confused, so the people who made the episode came out and explained it. And, like I don't know if you know who Sam Witwitter is. He's a huge Star Wars fanboy. He's the one who like voices Maul. He voices the Emperor and all the other stuff. He's a big voice actor. He voiced the dark side of the Force in that episode in the Clone Wars. He's a huge Star Wars fan. But he explained it how like they used the scenery, they used the emotions of how Obi-Wan took his sword stance
Sam
to beat
Witwer?
Maul. Sam Witwitter.
Sam Witwer.
Wit is it
I'm
Witwer or
looking at
Whitwitter?
his name right now. Sam
Oh.
Witwer is an American actor. He's known for his role as Crashdown, Battlestar Galactica, Davis Bloom, blah 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 blah. And yeah, it's all Clone Wars.
He was also the main character in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. If you
Okay.
remember those
I
games.
think
Point.
yeah, he recently is he the one that did a video talking like for like 8 or 9 minutes about George Lucas and how he did the original stories and stuff like that. I think that's who it was.
He's a huge Star Wars fanboy. But
Yeah,
he was explaining that scene, and the way he explained it like clarified a lot of stuff. People were like, "What was Obi-Wan doing? Why was he keep?" It was like he didn't say anything. He did it through his actions, which I thought that was why the scene was great.
cool. Yeah,
And then like the confrontation between Ahsoka and Vader was good. It was a good scene. And honestly, if they had killed Ahsoka off, it'd been fine in that scene, which they did
but
kill her off.
they got to keep bringing the member berries back. Like I like some of the things that I just
They're making death like seem like it's
every
not.
it's meaningless. There are no stakes. There's no stake. There's no suspense. People like, oh, they're dead. Yeah, maybe not. Darth Maul was dead. No, he wasn't. Oh, Ahsoka was dead. No, no, she's not dead. The Emperor. No, he's not dead. I mean, just.
Ark put in the comments that explained how it
Wait.
worked.
Mr. Plan. Let's see. This is. Within the Force, that served as a collection of doors and pathways existing between time and space. When you introduce, anytime you introduce any sort of time travel, it's a very dangerous thing, and I think the best way to handle time travel is to not, you know, even though as a lot of people complain about the way Terminator series handled time travel, where by the third movie the end actually came no matter what. They couldn't do anything about it. And I liked that. I liked the fact that no matter what they did, they could not stop Skynet from taking over because that was that was it. Moments in time together.
Well, what's his name? Cal from the recent games, the Souls games of Star Wars.
Uh,
He can sort of see moments in time with
I've
the
got to play
Force.
that. I've got to play. I've got to play it. I got to play it. Got to play it. Got to play it.
It was a good game. I liked Fallen Order, or was it Fallen
Fall,
Jedi?
Fallen Order.
Oh, Fallen Order. I'll probably play Survivor because I enjoyed Fallen
Well, you
Order.
have. I mean, a single player Star Wars game that's not online all the time. That's not going to make any money. Yes, it did. It's fantastic. It's a fan favorite.
It made you feel like you were a very unpowerful Jedi, though, especially when you came up against Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Obi-Wan never
Yeah.
should have been made. Anyway,
Well, actually, if it makes you feel better,
bitter. I am very bitter about that show.
there's a guy who worked on Andor. He is
I've
making
got
a
to watch
he
Andor. I've got
he
to
is
watch
making a fan edit of all the episodes of Obi-Wan to make it fit better. He's making a 2-hour movie
Oh, he's
turning
taking
all.
he's taking Reva completely out of it.
I don't think he's taking her completely out of it, but he's making it to parts where she's essential, but then removing her from the parts that were unnecessary.
The whole show was unnecessary. He had one job. He shouldn't have let Tatooine. No, I'm not holding on to the past. I'm following what came. It's respecting what came before it, understanding the story. Make a new story. Do you think if Disney came out, if they instead of making the sequel trilogy as it was, where it has to be connected to the old, it has to be connected. Instead of doing that fan service, just making a trilogy that took place long after the original characters are dead. They're dead and gone. The Jedi Order was rebuilt by Luke. The Republic, the New Republic, was successful, but you had the remnants of the Empire sticking around and waiting. And you could have had a small revival of the Sith, but
I mean,
none.
that's kind of what the Mandalorian's doing right now,
But
but without.
no, what the Mandalorian is doing is connecting everything. It's filling in the gaps, the plot holes, the problems, the things that fans were complaining about, and trying to connect them to green titty milk. Okay, that's what it's doing. But taking those stories, taking something far removed from the OG, from the original series, from the original characters. Luke, Han, they're all dead. Their grandchildren are alive, or either their children. I would say their grandchildren, because stick with the story that Han and Luke got married. Wow, Luke and
You
oh
reading
fuck,
some
I
fan
said
fiction over there?
no. I said Luke and Leia. We's in Alabama, baby. Han Solo and Princess Leia, they got married. But they stayed married. They had a wonderful wedding. They had a wonderful life. Their children grew up and were successful.
Actually,
Luke was
their
successful.
children was their children. One of them turned to the dark side, and
I
then they,
know, I know. One of the it was the same pretty much. Well, you know what I mean. Han Solo and Princess Leia, they stayed together. He wasn't a bad dad. He didn't abandon her, a bad husband, a bad dad, went back to his life of crime. Fuck you, just. Oh, God! Yes, this infuriates me so much. One of the best story arcs from the original series, original trilogy, was Han Solo. Sure, you had Luke, who always held out hope no matter what. He was dying and he still held on to hope. And you're going to turn him into the give up old miserly hermit? No, fuck you. But they did Han Solo.
someone tried to complain and say that that Luke was the original Mary Sue. No, Luke struggled. Luke had to learn.
Luke
Like,
struggled every step of the way. He lost his family. He lost his hand. He lost his friend almost when Boba Fett, when he was captured and put in carbonite by Boba Fett. He struggled and struggled and struggled, and even in the end, he went, "Nope, I'm not going to join you no matter what. You'll have to kill me," because he held on to that hope. And then you turn him into someone who just, I'm just going to give up. I had a vision. I give up. Like, I'm going to run away from all this. Well, he did this. No, he did the same thing that Obi-Wan and Yoda did. Whoa, you are talking about two completely different scenarios. Luke Skywalker wasn't being hunted. Obi-Wan and Yoda were being hunted, slaughtered. The Jedi were being hunted and slaughtered. So they had to go to the farthest reaches of the galaxy to hide for their lives. Luke didn't have to do that. Not one single solitary thing. But anyway, back to Han Solo. You took a scoundrel who lived for money, whose only goal was to pay off his debt to Jabba, who discovered friends, who discovered a purpose, a legitimate purpose, a love for Princess Leia, the original strong female character, because Star Wars has been patriarchal. Fuck you, bitch. I've seen clips of that stupid fucking Star Wars celebration. Star Wars has must have been patriarchal. For your birthday, you ain't even watched the damn show.
For your birthday, I'm gonna buy you a shirt, the shirt they wear to the premieres, the shirt that they always wear.
Buy me a shirt that says the Force is not female.
Hold on, I'm gonna buy you a shirt that says the Force is female.
And I'm not saying that the Force. Oh, you're saying the Force is male? No, the Force is a fucking entity. It's nothing.
Everything.
It's not female. It's not male. It's not female. It's nothing.
It's everything and it's nothing.
God, don't anyone tell me that I hate Star Wars. No, I hate Disney Star Wars. I hate what they've done to the story, the canon. Such a wonderfully written story, characters who had actual hero's journey, who showed beginning, middle, end, progress. They had struggle, they had failure, and they had success. You want to make a good story? You just give people that. That's all you have to do. Don't give us some bullshit Mary Sue. Oh, she learned how to do this because she scavenged a broken down Star Destroyer. No, that doesn't give you any sort of clue. I can't sit there and go take apart a car in a junkyard and now I can drive a Ferrari? No. I can't go to a fucking a military graveyard and start taking apart fighter jets and then all of a sudden I can fly one. That's not how this shit works.
Or how she never picked up a lightsaber a day in her life, and then immediately was able to best a Kylo who was trained by both Luke and.
I was with everyone making the excuses that Kylo was hurt. He got hit by the blaster. I was making those excuses. And then
they have this thing called Force Rage, where like you can.
I've heard about that. Sith actually used their pain to get stronger, and it's like, wow, you just made that part worse. Yes, I'm getting loud. I'm getting very excited. I don't know how to calm down. I get just.
Oh no, it's good for the content.
They had an opportunity. They had a stormtrooper who broke his conditioning, who showed, whether intentional or not, hints of being Force sensitive. And if they could have, They had so much potential after the first movie. I enjoyed The Force Awakens. Yes, it was almost a shot for shot retreading of A New Hope. Sure, you have to do that sometimes to set up your new characters. I didn't see a problem with that. And then Ryan Johnson got to come over and subvert expectations. You fucking ginger midget. Jesus. Anyway, you want to know how much I love Star Wars? I still love the original, not Disney Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Okay, when the Bosch helmet came out for Legos, I didn't hesitate. Okay, Bosch, Princess Leia in her Bosch costume, probably one of my favorite out of Return of the Jedi. Okay, I just recently picked up the Imperial probe droid. I bought it. I put it together the same day. Absolutely love. Again, two
And this
of
is
my
what
most
ADHD
favorite.
gets you, people.
The Imperial probe droid, the Bosch helmet, TIE fighters, the X-wing, the original stuff. All the Disney trilogies toys, they rot on the shelf. No one is interested in these things. So what happens? You got Hasbro or Kenner or Disney, whoever's in charge of the toy license, they start re-releasing the older stuff. The Rancor, the Hasbro, like what is it called? Hasbro Pulse or Hasbro Plus? All the crowd-funded toys. The Rancor monster almost didn't get funded. The Riva lightsaber failed miserably. It was destroyed. I even made a video on this. It was absolutely decimated by the Cobra Hiss tank. When I say decimated, I mean just like hand over fist, made it look like just nothing. And this wasn't the Hiss tank. It was like $200 or $300. It wasn't cheap, and it made bank. I wish I would have gotten one because it was cool. Nothing's in the news for G.I. Joe, but you had the fans. Star Wars is all over the place, and the Riva lightsaber, the sister's lightsaber,
Yeah.
that little hoop in the middle with the double bladed lightsaber with the hoop in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing. No one was interested in it.
Well, that's just that. Yeah, that's you're talking about the Inquisitor saber.
Yeah, yes, that. Oh God, how do you stab? They make stabbing someone in the gut with a lightsaber meaningless. Oh, sorry, Qui-Gon. We really genuinely apologize. The fans do apologize for your meaningless death because you died for no reason. Because apparently a lightsaber to the gut just doesn't kill you anymore. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
You think the reason why that she keeps like pushing this out because she's like, oh, you didn't like my first product? Well, like she's doing it out of spite, out of pettiness.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, apparently one theory is it's a bunch of self-inserts. If you look at all the female protagonists in Star Wars, they're in Disney Star Wars, they're all brown-haired. They all have brown hair. Like, I don't know enough about Ahsoka. I mean, I am guilty of that.
did you watch the Clone Wars?
I didn't. I didn't. I don't.
You should. It's a good series. You should watch the Clone Wars.
I've heard most of the animated and CG animated stuff is very good because Dave Filoni was in charge of all that.
Well, actually, the Clone Wars
maybe not Rebels.
was before. Clone Wars was before Disney got a hold of it. I mean, it got like halfway through, I think, before Disney bought it. But they were making Clone Wars, I think, before Disney owned Star Wars. So that's why it was good.
They had a fantastic opportunity to do something with Finn. If they would have kept going down that path where Finn was force sensitive, make him the protagonist, and have Rey fall. Like again, a lot of people have talked about this. I mean, it for years, over and over again. But yeah,
which creatures?
Let
like,
Rey. Which creatures? New creatures
I was reading the comments. The only thing good that came out of the sequels was the creatures.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. You talking about Ahsoka being more of a Skywalker than Rey? I think kind of close with her relationship to Anakin.
He was personally trained by Anakin.
And I think did they hint at some sort of affection?
No. There was no love between her and Luke.
I said
no,
not Luke. I'm talking between Anakin and Ahsoka.
No, absolutely
Where that
not.
was that was
No,
never even hinted at. Okay.
no, hell no, no.
Why are you answering
He
me like that? I just got finished telling you I didn't watch it. I'm asking. It's
because
a
no, he
genuine
was
question.
no, he. I think Ahsoka was one of the few people who actually knew that Anakin was involved with Padme.
Oh, somebody. I think somebody disagrees with you.
Wait,
Well,
what?
Padme was dead. Padme was dead by then, wasn't she? No, she
Not in the
wasn't.
Clone Wars.
I am so lost on my timetable.
He
It's
considered her like like a younger sister because he trained
okay.
her.
Okay. Yeah.
He basically raised her as a Jedi,
Hmm.
which is why I think the scene in Rebels, whenever they have that when she returns, before she was brought back, the fight between her and Vader was a great scene. I think I personally like just the emotional like depth in that scene. I thought was pretty damn good.
Oh, excuse me. I'm at the
I
time.
think I think if you don't want to watch Rebels, at least watch that scene. It's good. It's a good scene. For you, I guess it wouldn't really make that much of an impact because you haven't watched. Go watch Clone Wars and then go watch that scene, and then you can choose to watch Rebels if you want.
I would have so far to go back.
You
I
can,
need
you
to. I
can
want
get
to.
through.
I
You
want to
can get through
finish
Clone Wars in
Andor.
like a weekend and a half.
I want to finish. Okay, so I want to finish Star Wars Visions first because I did like a few of those. I need to finish
And the
Visions.
anthology stories.
Yeah, those little anthology stories. I
Cool.
enjoyed those. My favorite. I only watched about the first 4 or 5 of them, and the one with the samurai was the most was the one I liked the most. But they're doing a season 2, so
I
I
like the little short dude that was a Sith that just like he was just looking for Jedi to fight because that's all he wanted.
yeah I have them. I'm gonna have to watch them.
And yes, Padme was alive during the Clone Wars because it took
Yeah,
place before Revenge of the Sith.
I have to remember when all the animated stuff took place. It took place before. Obviously, it took place before the third movie.
Yeah, yeah. Anakin wasn't Vader yet. But yes, you know what?
Oh,
I'll
y'all are making me okay.
do some homework. Go watch the fight between
Okay,
I mean
so okay,
Vader
I'm gonna
and
write this
Ahsoka.
down. One of y'all put in chat. Where do I need to start when it comes to the animated shows? Where
Watch
do I
Clone
need
Wars, then
Clone Wars
Rebel.
first? Which Clone Wars?
The 3D one, the
3D
2D
one?
animation one is no longer canon
Really? Why not? I own that. I have it.
because it is extended universe now.
Oh, you
Because
mean the better?
they
Oh, the
changed the
better.
sound.
Oh, the better Star Wars. Okay.
No, it was. I
They are
liked it. I liked.
butchering heir to the Empire.
No. I'm telling you, Clone Wars is good. I'm telling you, it's good.
Yes, I know. I've heard from numerous sources. So, start with Clone Wars. Okay.
The Bad Batch actually isn't too bad either, honestly. I'm enjoying the. I've been watching the Bad Batch, and uh, and I'm enjoying it honestly. It takes
I
place.
don't
It
know.
takes place before Rebel. It's so if you're looking for chronological order, it's those Clone Wars, Bad Batch, then Rebels. Um, but yeah, a lot of the characters get a lot of development,
Hmm.
like in Clone Wars. I think you would actually enjoy it.
It would be nice to have Star Wars that I can enjoy. Like I said,
You know what? You know
Andor,
what?
the good Star Wars that nobody watched. Why not? It was
If you,
good.
I would say if you want to get like a little hype for it, go watch the fight between Vader and Ahsoka. Just go watch it.
So I just go
You
watch it
can,
before. If I want, okay, if I want hype for anything, I'll go watch the fan redo of the fight between Obi-Wan and Vader. If you haven't seen that, that's fantastic.
what? I'm sorry, you cut out for
The
me.
it's a fan redo of the fight between
Oh,
Vader and Obi-Wan. Hello, what?
yeah. I remember. I
Yeah,
saw that one.
where it's more of an updated thing. They're not motionless because of the
It's
age and the
prequel
time.
fight.
It's a prequel style fight between Obi-Wan and Vader, but it's on the Death Star. I
Yeah, I
thought
know.
that is something that gets me hyped anytime for Star Wars.
I'm just
I love it.
saying,
I
go.
absolutely love it.
It's a short clip. It's like 5 to 10 minutes long. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll see. I pull it up.
But
Vader versus Ahsoka. Just
I'll watch it. Oh my lord, I'll watch it. I'm gonna just sit there and watch. I'll just watch the whole thing.
It's like 5 minutes long.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send it to you. So give me a fucking second here.
What, you think I don't know how to look up stuff on YouTube?
I don't know. You're pretty old, man.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I have to keep up to date with everything under the damn sun. I've told you about this before. The crap that I gotta watch because of my tiny clones. Oh my lord. Oh, the brain melting garbage that I have to keep up with. Oh, I'm just to the point.
Well,
It's like just go watch Markiplier. I know what he says. I know how he talks. Just go watch Markiplier. Go watch Jacksepticeye. I don't care anymore. Think Noodles. Go. FGTV. Go. Like go watch them. I got no problem with them.
oh,
Oh.
I think we
No,
are.
no, I
We're
want to
we're
watch.
coming up on our time usually that we
Oh,
usually.
you just got things to do, and I understand that.
I do have things to do.
I have a date. No, you have a date. I don't have a date.
No, I don't have a date. I have to go spend time with my girlfriend because it
That's
is.
called a date. That's called a date.
We're not going anywhere. Oh yeah, that is a good point, Ark.
What's that?
They actually make you care for the clones in the Clone Wars. They really
They
do.
give them person. Yeah, I know. I've heard it's really done well. So
It is. You should watch it. But we are having. I think we're going on for almost like an hour. We're going on for 105 minutes. So
an hour and 46 minutes. We have been
yes.
live. Yes, I know.
So I
Granted, the
think it's a
first
good
10 minutes
stopping
of that
point.
was like, what? Fine.
I will say the one thing that I did appreciate for the Mandalorian before we go
Mm-hmm.
is the one of the recent episodes, the actor who played Jar Jar.
Intergalactic babysitter. If they did that for him, why can't they do that for Jake Lloyd? That was his name, Jake Lloyd?
Which one was that?
Anakin? Baby Anakin?
Oh well, he went to prison. I think.
Did he?
I think he's in prison actually. He killed somebody. I think.
Wait, hold on.
I know he was in some trouble with the law. I remember that. Was it Jake Lloyd? You said?
Yeah, Jake Lloyd. Yeah, you know the poor kid that Star Wars actually ruined his life because he was ridiculed in school. Absolutely, yeah. Like I think he almost killed himself. Oh Lord, is that a mugshot? Yeah, I think that's a mugshot. Diagnosed with what? Oh, we're learning all kinds of stuff today.
He quit acting in
Diagnosed with
2002.
schizophrenia. Oh my goodness. Diagnosed with schizophrenia. Oh boy. I'm sorry, dude. Wow.
Yeah, he quit
Quit after
acting in.
devastating Star Wars. Man. See, that's a shame. Yes, Ahmed Best was also almost driven to, self checkout. Ahmed Best was almost driven to self checkout, and a lot they want to claim it was the fans, but it wasn't. It was also the mainstream media that was part of the problem. But yeah, fans were kind of like, I didn't have a, I will never understand going after the actor
Yeah, no, I don't like people go
because
after
of
the
the role.
actor.
I thought Jar Jar Binks was so
As a kid, I enjoyed him. He got a little
no, he was
goofy. I
so
was like,
stupid. I loved it in the third movie when he became the patsy. I thought, yes, the perfect ending for Jar Jar Binks. He is the ultimate patsy. He was used and abused for Palpatine to get what he wants. But to sit there and go after the actor, that's like people were going after the voice actor for Abby in The Last of Us 2. It's like, really? They're an actor. They were following a script.
there's very few times I would go after an actor
People
for.
went after Joffrey's actor for Game of
Yeah,
Thrones because Joffrey
that's
was such a son of a bitch. And you go after that, like, how far detached from reality do you have to be?
Well, you see, the thing is,
Man.
JJ. The thing is, people are stupid.
That goes beyond stupidity. Okay? That's borderline sociopath. Like, just you are so far detached from reality that you're going to go after the actor for playing a role. I
It's
mean, I
like
guess
Hayden Christensen. They people like he's a great actor, I think, and they attacked him for being the whiny Anakin that the directors made him be.
oh, oh, what, manipulative, gaslighting?
Sorry for your parents.
I'm sorry, did I say that? Why is my phone ringing?
Work.
I'll call you back. But,
Point is,
ooh, anyway, my phone just rang.
don't
Do,
go after the
do,
actors
do. Yeah,
unless
don't do
they're
that.
they're genuine pieces of shit.
Well, that's a whole
Like,
different story. If they come out and start verbally assaulting, the fans because they were being critical, that's a whole different story. If you have legitimate criticism, having legitimate criticism, oh, I'm sorry, definitely. Wow, yeah, gaslighting's. Um,
yeah,
I got sidetracked there. I'm sorry, memories. I have my own personal memories on that. I only anyway. Um, where were we?
don't go after the actors unless you're a piece of shit. And
Don't
you're
go
talking
there.
about
Don't go after the actors. Don't go after the fans. People like it's what it. I mean, hell, it's what my channel's about. Stop bad mouthing the fans. Stop going after the fans. Be critical. It's okay to criticize something that you don't like, but it's not okay to call someone an istophobe. Yeah, I used that word too.
well, you know what?
Just
Circling back to
because
the
they
topic that was
criticize.
started this
We
video,
have a topic. We have
Mar
a
the
topic.
Mario movie did not do that. They
Thank you.
respected the
Thank you.
fans.
Give me more of that illumination. Give me more of that all day, every day, and
Nintendo said you're not
you
gonna
will
butcher
print
our shit.
money. Oh, oh my goodness.
But anyway,
Yay! Thank you, Nintendo, for taking control of your IP and not letting them do to Super Mario what they did to Halo and Master Chief.
I haven't
Oh boy, don't.
I haven't seen that show,
I
so
haven't heard anything good about it. The first episode is apparently really good. It looks really nice, and then it just goes off the cliff from there.
well,
Yes, there's nothing wrong with fan service, okay? There's nothing wrong with listening to the fans. There's nothing wrong with just here to go.
respecting the IP.
Yes, please, God. Okay, so we're going to cut it there because otherwise I will not stop talking. I hope
We
everyone
know.
had a good time. Yes, I just don't know how to stop. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Art.
Yes,
Everyone,
we appreciate it. Appreciate
and
everyone sticking around and watching, listening to us talk bullshit for the past hour and 50 something
I'm
minutes.
going to make you watch Gotham Knights.
Oh God, I haven't even been watching Gotham Knights.
Me
I
neither.
completely forgot that existed.
So did a lot of people. But anyway, watch Gotham Knights. We're going to talk about it next Tuesday. We're going
We
to talk
are.
about it.
Oh, you're making me watch
Maybe not.
another episode. God damn it! All right,
Oh,
fine.
there's
I'll
like two or
suffer.
three. There's going to be two or three more episodes out this.
I'll
Like a total.
suffer.
If I'm going to suffer through it too, because after the first two episodes, I got to see where this is going. I'm going to check it out. I got to. But anyway, on that note, thank you for
We
joining
will.
us. See you next Tuesday.